Hello everyone, good morning, happy Thursday, welcome back to Signing Says. So today's video is going to be half talk, half ASL. The talking portion of the video will be more so just to recap of my last video and to mention some things I forgot yesterday. And then the rest will be ASL. So let's get into it. First off, let me say that I don't think I was thorough enough with you guys in talking about what you can expect to see on my channel. Let me first say that this channel is for all ages. It is kid friendly, it's teenage friendly, it's adult friendly, it's elderly friendly, it's everybody friendly. You won't see anything crazy on this channel. Secondly, some things that I'll be going over in ASL are ABCs, I'll be doing numbers, I'll be doing states, I'll be doing days of the week, months of the year, and then I'll get into some food signs, home signs, school signs, and also some feedback from you guys and some comments just to see what are some things that you want to know the sign to? What have you heard on a daily basis, or a word that you wonder, I wonder what the sign for that is. If you have any deaf friends or family members that are hard of hearing and they have conversations and you feel left out and you want to know and you want to join the conversation. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing basic signs and just anything in general that you want to know about. I kind of want to cover the spectrum, and I'm so open to whatever it is that you guys want to know. So let me know and I'll make a video specifically for that. Lastly, remember, I'm learning with you. 4 years of learning a new language is never enough. Remember, kids have a certain time frame in which they acquire language, and that's from birth to about 2 to 5, and then it goes through and it ends when they're about 12 years old. So at 12 years old, you have been set for life in the language that you will be using for the rest of your life. Mind you, I've only acquired this language in 4 years. Maybe a little bit prior, but actually focusing on the linguistics, the grammars, and everything that embodies the dynamics of ASL itself in 4 years. That's never enough time. So I'm still learning with you. I'm helping you guys help me, to be honest. I'm just kind of directing the show. So I'm not a native user of ASL. I grew up hearing, my family is hearing, and we speak English every day, all day. I didn't grow up around any deaf people. I didn't have that acquisition. I wasn't exposed to that at an early age. So yes, I have a deaf cousin, but she lives far from me. We see each other every now and then, but I did not grow up with her in my family or around me. So I speak English and I am hearing. So 4 years is the time frame that I've acquired language. So I can safely say that ASL is my second language, but for sure I'm learning with you. I can never stop learning. There is never enough learning. My head is not even big enough to stop learning. So remember that we're learning together. So just be open. Like I said, I wanted this to be a safe space for people that look like me, that don't look like me. Anybody and everybody is welcome to this channel, and I just want to give back. Like I said, I'm blessed to be a blessing. You know, I have acquired a skill that I think is very valuable to everybody and anybody who's willing to learn and really is open to it. So next, I want to say that it has been my goal to establish some type of ASL course for police officers in communicating with deaf individuals they come across throughout their job, throughout their route. And that is establishing an ASL course tailored to police officers so that when they do come across these people, they know how to communicate with them. The interaction will go smoothly, nobody will get hurt, nobody will get killed. And it's like, you want me to not use my hands, but this is how I communicate. The language barrier is so tough in those situations. Police officers, it becomes defensive, and I've seen videos of Black deaf people who have been badly beaten and bruised because police officers willingly, so deaf people have to have a card in their car, in the back of their car, in the window, or at the front of their window, stating that they're deaf, so police officers are aware when they approach the vehicle. Well, these two police officers did see that sticker in the back of his vehicle and still chose, you can hear it on their dash cam in their vehicle, oh, let's just act like we didn't see it. They beat him really bad. So I see things like that daily, and to prevent that from happening, I wanted to establish a course for police officers just to give them a little bit more training, because it's not every day that you run across a deaf person, but at some point in your field you will. And I think ASL is beneficial to have regardless. You know, so that's been my dream. So if any of my subscribers know any police officers, any security guards, anything that will be helpful for me, please leave it down in the comments. and relay the message, and I will greatly appreciate it. So today I'm going to be doing ABCs, which is like the basics of ASL, and I think knowing the ABCs in ASL is very important, because if you don't know the sign for something, you know how to spell it because you know the alphabet. So if you don't know the sign for cake or cookie, but you know how to spell it because you know the alphabet. So I think that's always by default the best way to communicate, because you know how to fingerspell, you know the alphabet. So let's get into it. So first, it's about which way the palm is facing and the hand shape, okay? Because we use hand shapes also as classifiers, which is a whole nother subject, but the hand shape and which way the palm is facing. Alphabets, obviously, it'll be this way most times or probably facing down. So let's start with A. A, closed. B, it's kind of like a 4, but closed. All 4 up. Make sure your hands are straight, fingers are straight. So A, thumb over here pointed out a little bit. B, a closed 4. C, it's just like a curved, just curved like a C. D is up. So it's a C, but you bring the index finger up and it's this way. So D. E is closed. You see, so your thumb and then your 4 fingers are together. E. F is open. F. G, it's like you pinching something, so it's G, but it's sideways. G, sideways. H, 2 fingers, index and your middle finger closed, but it's sideways, this way, not this way, this way. Hand shape is this way and the palm is facing you. I, it's pretty simple. Palm is facing outward, pinky up. I. J is take that same I and swing it around like a J. So it's J, and it should end up this way when you're done. J. So take that index and swing it around. J. K. Your index and your middle finger and your thumb is in between both. K. Palm is facing outward. K. And your last 2 fingers are down. K. L, just the thumb and the index finger out. Palm out. L. M, take your thumb, place it between your pinky and your ring finger, and all other fingers are closed. So it's M, in between your pinky and ring finger, all other closed. Or you can have these 3 fingers out, so it'll be like an M. It's your preference, depends on how you like it. So you can either have these 3 fingers down or you can have them up. Pinky stays down though. So you can have it out or you can have it down. So that's M. M. And it's pretty much the same, but it is between your ring finger and your middle finger. So you can have it here. You can have the 2 fingers up like this, or you can have them down. Your preference. I personally like it down because it's just more comfortable for me, but some people like it up, some people like it down. So N is your thumb between your index and your middle finger. That's N. O is simply O. It's like a C but closed. O. Closed O. P is a K upside down. So it's your index and your middle finger. Remember, the thumb is in between those for a K, but a P is a K flipped down. So this is P. Q is a G flipped down. Q. So it's Q, like you're pinching something, just like a G. So a G is to the side, Q is down. Q. See? Q. R is these two fingers like this, like my best friend. Two. So this is R. Your index and your ring finger, your index and your middle finger crossed over. This is R. These three are secure. R. This is R. See? S is just like a fist, but make sure your thumb is over the finger. So this is S. Just a fist. S. T is your index and your middle finger between here. So your thumb is between your index and your middle finger. That's a T. T. C. T. U is just straight up. So remember, a H is this way, palm facing you. A U is this way, straight up, palm facing outward. All three of these fingers are secure here. And this is how that goes. U. Now V are these same two fingers, but out. Like the peace sign, number 2. This is a V. V. Palm facing out. A W is just add the ring finger. Palm facing out. W. Facing forward. W. These two are secure. W. Facing front. X is your index finger curved. So it's just like a curve. X. Palm facing out. This is X. X. Index finger curved. Y is like the phone. You're on the phone. Y. Palm facing out. Think of it like that. You're on the phone. Y. So the thumb and the pinky finger out. These fingers are secure. Y. And make sure you're comfortable. Like if it doesn't feel comfortable, it's probably not right. Make sure you're comfortable, your fingers are comfortable and secure, because the palm orientation and the finger, the hand shape is very important when you're doing the alphabet. Z, simply take your index finger and make a Z in the air. So it's Z. Z in the air. Z in the air. So that was pretty simple, right? Alphabets aren't too much, but remember palm orientation, which way the palm is facing, and the hand shape of the alphabet is very important. So let's go through those one more time. So A, B, a closed 4, C, D, bring that index finger up and close the other hand, so it's D. E, bring that down and close it, E. F, up and open, F. G, turned, like you're pinching something, remember, turn. H, this is H. I, pinky up. J, take that same pinky, swoop it around. So I, J, K, thumb in between index and middle finger. L, thumb out, index finger up. M, remember the thumb between the ring and the pinky. These 3 fingers can be down or up, whatever is comfortable for you. N, thumb between the pinky and the middle finger, up or down, whichever is comfortable for you. N. O, just a closed O, simple. O. P, upside down K. Remember, this is K, so it's upside down. K, I'm sorry. P, Q. Remember, G is this way. Q is up. G this way. Q. R comes up. Best friends. R. S. Just the fist. Make sure the thumb is up here in front. S. T. Thumb between the index and the middle finger. T. U. Two fingers up. Index and middle finger. V. These two fingers are out now, like a peace sign. V. Palm facing front. W. Remember, just bring the ring finger up, like the number 3. W. Palm facing front. X. Index finger curved. X. Y, like you're on the phone. Thumb and pinky out. These three fingers are secure. Y. And Z. Index finger, make a Z in the air. And it's simple. So I think knowing the alphabet, like I said, is very important, because finger spelling, when they say finger spell, so this is a sign for finger spell. That means literally fingers. So if somebody comes up to you and say, what's your name? And you don't understand, you say, finger spell. Meaning, use the alphabet. Go A, B, C, D, finger spell that way. Because I don't understand you, or go slower. So this is finger spell. So if you don't know the sign for name, you can spell it N-A-M-E. Your name, you can spell it. My name, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. Anything you don't know, by default, you can always use the alphabet, because finger spelling is so easy, especially if you know the alphabet. Default, oh, let me just spell it because I don't know the sign for it at the moment, or I'm having a brain fart, or I'm having a tough day. So let me just finger spell it. That's not always the go-to, but it's a start. So I hope this video was inspirational and helped you learn something. I hope I went slow enough for you to understand. So I would advise just keep going over this video if you really want to learn the alphabet. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Make sure your fingers, palm orientation, your hand shape is right, and you'll be on your way. So I'll see you all tomorrow.